Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend. When we left off last time, let's see, we met a zombie. She was kind of cool. She drives really slow on her scooter. We got a job and then immediately gave it up to Ryuta because we're a good friend. And now it is the local summer festival. So, which birdie shall we go with? Let's take a look here. Invite. Okay. We could invite our good friend Ryuta. Sakuya. Nagaki, Kazuaki. Let's see if we can prod our friend from the library out into a festival. It doesn't seem like his kind of thing, but we'll go for it. I'll invite Nagaki. He needs to get out more, but only if he wants to. But I don't know his address or phone number. I'd go look in the library if the school weren't already closed. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So, now that I think about it, I only know him as the depressed freshman who's always in the library. So we kind of can't. I hope I get an option to invite someone else then. I'd like to learn more about him, though he'd probably never tell me anything if I asked. Going out is too... No! Too much trouble. I think I'll have to move down and go to bed. I just missed the festival. Oh, I should have picked Ryuta. Oh, back to school. Today's my day as receptionist. There's nobody here, as usual. Maybe I should work on the newspaper. Nagaki? He's probably lurking around somewhere. He tends to. Yes, I knew it. Do you have a minute? What is it? Want to write a book review? I'm working on the library newspaper, and there's a corner open, so I thought... Can't you write one yourself? Yes, but I'm trying to include you and be a good friend. I'm always writing them. We never get submissions, so the book reviews are just turning into our personal soapbox. Perhaps it would be better to remove them from the paper. Oh, come on! We shouldn't give up. We've got to keep trying. My thoughts exactly. I'd like to see how you'd write one, though. It doesn't have to be very long, either. I'll write one later. Leave the paper there. Yay! Thank you! Well, I think that's everything for the September issue. Whee! So just between the two of us, we handle writing a monthly newspaper? Not bad. I was never involved with newspaper in school. I enjoyed reading the school newspaper, but not my kind of thing to be part of creating. I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. Oh, are we late? I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm going to be late. Well, let's get a running. Oh, hello, Waitley. Sir, I'm sorry, I overslept. Overslept? Oh, my homework. Oh, crap, I forgot to bring my homework. You're getting a little bit out of yourself lately? What do you mean? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? August 30. Ooh. You're just a little bit early. Wait, what? Though, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Waitley? Well, since I'm here, might as well. Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, that's probably actually a really good idea to study, but I want to return to my glorious abode. Back to the cave. No, we'll help Mr. Nanaki. I kind of have a fear. I feel like I'm not following a course that commits too strongly to any of our bird options so far, and I'm a little worried that I might end up not progressing far enough with any individual one of them to manage a relationship with any of them. But I'll play again. I want to follow all the different relationships, so this go round I'm just gonna focus on the choices that feel right to me. Yeah, we can help our teacher out. You will? Thank you. I'll go make us some tea. That sounds great. So I spent the morning grading tests in the air-conditioned staff room like a proper little lady. This tea is very good. It has mango in it. I do like sweet tea. If it's cold, I like sweet tea, but if it's hot, I prefer not sweet tea. Mango tea could be good. I've never had mango tea. I pretty much like all tea, except tea with ginger. Ugh, do not like ginger in my tea. Good morning, everyone. Hope you had fun over the summer. Well, I should have, except I decided to skip the festival, so that kind of sucked. Ooh, Oko-san is always having fun. Yep. Let's hear it. What is this fun? Whatever, Sakuya. Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Are you falling asleep again? Yep. Focus, sir, focus! Ooh, second term. Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2? Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They might already have gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Yeah, if we found someone's ID, let's try to get it to somebody. Sir! Sleeping again. Sir! Oh! Hello, Lavinia. Did you forget to turn in your homework? No, I found somebody's ID card, sir. Someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here. Oh, thank you, Lavinia. I can take care of it. Well, thanks. Huh? What is it? Nothing, just... You did find this today, right, Whately? Yeah, like just now. It was out in the hall. Yes, in the corridor just outside. This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. Yeah, that is kind of strange. So why did it just now end up in the hall? A mystery. So then, was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? That doesn't seem right. It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? No, the student must have come in today, and then left without anyone seeing. Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, Whately. You're welcome, Kazuaki. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Well... Wisdom's looking really poor, so let's do some math. Ugh. I'd hoped for something a little more interesting from an elective, but this is dull. It's math. It's not overly exciting. I don't think it's necessarily dull. I enjoy math, unless it's trigonometry. Didn't really like trigonometry. I like algebra and calculus and stuff. It can be fun, but it's not like it's going to be gripping, exciting stuff. It's following formulas. I can just barely keep up, even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly. Now he's going to say something rude about us. So this is all easy for you, Sakuya? Wow. Are you trying to curry favor with me? Whatever. You and your glorious tail feathers can just get out of here. Ah, he looks happy, though. Alright, 5 more wisdom. That's nice. Good morning. What the heck is going on? Is it a fight? There's feathers everywhere. Or is someone like molting or something? Is that a problem they have? The classroom is filled with a cloud of dancing feathers. Did somebody eviscerate a down pillow or something? I wonder what these birds feel about down pillows. I'm really thinking about this, not like, okay, she's saying down pillows, so they must still be a thing. But how would they... I don't think they'd want anyone plucked intentionally to create a down pillow. Do they just, like, gather feathers as they fall out? I wonder, and how do the birds feel about that? If they lose a feather, are they cool with someone taking it and using it for something else? Or are they like, that's a piece of me, leave it alone? The way we'd feel if, like, hair fell out and somebody collected it. Ryuta, what? Maybe they didn't clean up properly yesterday? But would that really account on a normal day? Is there just this many feathers everywhere? It's molting season, so... that is the case. Well, one little breeze and it looks like this unless we make sure to keep everything clean. So who's the out-of-control molter? Everybody? Now that I look closely, Ryuta's head feathers are looking a little loose too. I guess every birdie's growing themselves new outfits. Good morning, everyone. Sir, can we clean up a little before homeroom? Cleaning in the morning? This atmosphere is quite distracting. Who was supposed to clean yesterday? Ooh, Oko-san. Well, did he clean yesterday and this is all mess from today, or did he just slack off? Wretched mongrel! Wretched mongrel! Oh my gosh, this guy. Can't you even fulfill the duty given to you? Come on, arguing won't solve anything. It'll be easy if we all pitch in. Yeah, let's just stop complaining and just get it done. So we swabbed the room down before homeroom. This is a lot of feathers. Not enough for a futon, but I bet we could make a nice pillow. Would they object if I made a pillow and took it back to my cave? Because that would be more comfortable than sleeping on, I'm assuming we sleep on a rock. But then also, like if your classmates talk to you and it's like birds that are people and not just animals, wouldn't that be really weird to use a pillow made out of their feathers? Huh, interesting question. Certainly is more than usual. Did they come in the window, perhaps? Huh? Sir, did you spill some chlorine on yourself? Chlorine? We don't use that kind of detergent. But, you really smell like it. Oh, that would be the bleach. What, he bleaches his feathers? Bleach? Sir, are you one of those degenerates who bathes with bleach powder? How is he supposed to answer that? It's a loaded question. The way you asked it, if we'd just say, do you use bleach powder? But no, are you one of those degenerates? What's the problem with people who do? No, I dozed off and got stuck in the washing machine last night. That's all. How could such a thing even happen? That's dangerous. Sir, please be careful. Yes, I'll just go back to sleep. This guy. Well, I guess there wasn't any way he was going to stay awake after helping us clean the room. What, because it was so exhausting? Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. Not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. Well, let's roam around and chat to some people. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. Where to go? Let's see. Lavinia, wait! Look at his little outfit, it's fantastic. What's up, Ryuta? Are you free right now? We've got way more customers than we expected, and we could really use another waitress. Well, yeah, I can help out. You're right, where are they all coming from? Leave it to me, Ryuta. I'll give them a taste of my super maid technique. And so I never ended up looking around the festival. Only maids now. Well, that's alright. Good thing to help out our class. Ah! I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. How did the teacher even accept it? Why didn't the teacher be like, why are you giving me a musical instrument instead of paper? Like, how did this happen? What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? Well, let's check. Excuse me. Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamane. I hadn't expected to see them together. This bird is my favorite. Look at him. Look at how squat he is, and he's got these beady little eyes like he's making this face like he's pissed off. He's fantastic. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers. Nothing at all. There is a statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. What are you talking about? I'd hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I've overestimated you. Oh, what a jerk thing to say. Really? Sorry I couldn't help then. I'm gonna pick. How do I pick a side? I don't even know what they're talking about. I mean, the doctor is being kind of a jerk, but it's none of my business. Why do I care? We'll side with our teacher. It's not very nice, Doctor. What do you want? Actually, I can understand him being kind of perturbed. He's just having a conversation with a colleague, and then some student comes in. That's not very nice. And I don't even know what he's talking about. Hello, Waitley. What is it? And then now I'm going to sound like a real idiot when I explain what my problem is. Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework. So you did. Here you go. Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Go ahead, doctor. Call me an idiot. Like teacher, like pupil? Ooh. Today was good. The true, real life. I think I'll go home and spend some fulfilling time before going to bed. Lavinia! Oh, Ryuta, what's up? Hi, Ryuta. You know where Mr. Nanaki lives, right? Do I? Yes, but why do you ask? I guess I do. When I was in high school, I don't think I knew... No, I didn't know where any of my teachers lived. Well, maybe it's different in Japan. Or maybe some people probably did know where some of our teachers lived. Well, I know for sure some of them did, because there was an incident involving... Alright, we'll deviate, we'll go into it. it was a small school, and there was one of the teachers, she'd been there for hours, she was the English teacher. Well, she was AP English, and then the regular English teacher was her daughter. So I thought that was kind of neat that, her, and I think her daughter had gone to that school too, and then graduated, came back, and she was teaching there, and they both lived in the area. So as a prank, some of the students, they knew where they lived, so the one had like this goose statue out in her yard, and the other had a plant, and we lived by a lake, so they like took a pontoon across the lake and swapped their stuff outside as a joke, which I thought was pretty funny. I mean, you imagine you wake up and your goose is gone and you have a strange plant you'd never seen before. But anyhow. So yeah, I guess some people do know where their teachers live. He left his phone in the staff room. Oh. He's already left, but you know how slowly he moves. If you hurry, you could catch up to him before he gets home. I could take it to him, but I need to run some errands for my mother before I go home. So I was wondering if maybe you could? Well, yeah, if you gotta help your mom. Sure, I'm not doing anything. Thank you. Mr. Nanaki's phone. Now that I think about it, I don't know anything about his personal life. Is he always as spacey as he is at school? Probably spends 99% of his time at home asleep. And I don't know, I think he's probably actually awake a lot at home because he's sleeping all the time in school, so he's probably doing something else there and then just getting nap time in here. A piece of paper fell out of his phone case. Oh, stop the snooping. What's this? It's a photo. Alright, what is it? A photo of a bird, but I can't see the face at all. Someone scribbled all over it. That's a strange thing to carry around with you. Did Mr. Nanaki do this? It doesn't seem like him at all. I'll just put it back in the case. Maybe I should pretend I didn't see it? Probably, because it's not really our business and we don't know what it's all about. So just put it where it was. If it turns out it's not his, and if he's like, what's this? I can just say, oh, it fell out when I put it in. I assumed it was yours. I have no idea. Otherwise, if it is his, and it's not something he wants to talk about, then we can just carry on like we've no idea it exists. Sir. Oh, hello, Whately. Where are you going? You look like you're in a hurry. Well, trying to catch up with you, actually. Sir, you forgot your cell phone. Where does he carry his cell phone? He's not wearing, like, a shirt with pockets or anything. He doesn't have, like, a handy little bag around his neck he could put it in. So I did. Thank you for coming after me with it, Whately. That was very nice of you. No problem at all, sir. Don't ask him about it. Was there something else? No, come on. Be tactful. What should I do? Well, we shouldn't ask about it because it's rude and it's none of our business. But since the game's giving me the option, and I am a curious kitten, we're going for it. But I just feel I should clarify, like, if this were a real situation, I wouldn't say anything about it because it's not my business. I would if they want to tell me about it, I'll sit and listen. That'll be just fine, but I'm not going to pry. Anyhow. Sir, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look inside, but something fell out. Oh, now it's playing music like you should have just left this alone. It's his private stuff. Fell out? The picture. Yes, that. Don't worry about it. After all, it's not something you need to worry about, right? True. But I'm curious. It was almost completely marked out. See, I feel kind of bad because I do want to know the story behind it, but he's right. It's not my business, and it is really rude to push about it. Yes? Because I marked it out. He did? I never would have believed it from someone else, but since it's him saying so... Well, we didn't know anything about his personal life. We don't even know who it is that he's marked out, so... Well, see you tomorrow. And so he left, with a farewell as carefree as if we'd just been talking about the weather. Well, what we're talking about is something that we don't really know anything about, so we're kind of trying to read a whole lot into this with this, listen to this serious music. Dun 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 dun. Like, we don't know what it is, we don't know anything about this story, and we're treating it like it's this life-shattering thing. It's probably just fine. He has a side I've never seen, doesn't he? Well, I imagine all of your teachers do. You only see the professional teaching side of him. Well, or in his case, the napping at school side of him. We don't know anything about who he is outside of school. And honestly, that's the case with pretty much everybody at school. Like Ryuta we know, because he's our friend outside of school and we see him outside of school, but a lot of these other people, like for the festival when we were talking about inviting Nagaki and we realized we don't know where he lives, we don't know his number, we don't really know anything about Nagaki. We just know who he presents himself to us as in school. Like anyone you go to school with or even anyone you work with, anyone you see in your life, if you only see him and like set occasions or set circumstances, you only know one facet of them. You don't really know the whole person, and unless you spend time with them doing, a variety of different things. Anyhow, we get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. I know that feels, but that's how school tends to be. Waitley. Sir. You're getting better. Keep it up. Yeah, that wisdom's paying off. Yes, sir. The sun, its majestic brilliance, sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. Oh, we're feeling poetic today. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. That's a very telling statement. It's rough living in a cave, huh? We tend to be so upbeat throughout this game, like, oh, everything's great, there's nothing too serious, but I'm still alive to enjoy it implies that maybe it wouldn't be an uncommon thing were I not. Oh, life's a bit perilous, huh? It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There are a lot of birds here already. It must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from somebody. Oh, so we should have gathered up all of the molted feathers and made ourselves some kind of clothing out of it, or like warm nest in our cave, even if it is creepy because it's basically pieces of our classmates. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Lavinia! Look at his little flower. Oh, and he's got a whole outfit and everything. Why couldn't we wear warmer clothes then? Happy New Year! Here's to many happy returns, right? What are you doing, Ryuta? Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh, it looks good on you. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for... Ooh, what kind of options do we get? Fulfillment in school, in art, or in conquest? Well, let's be consistent. Last time when we had a choice of do we want to be a famous artist, or I don't remember what the other thing, or rule the world from the shadows or something like that. Yeah, conquest. Here you go. And he doesn't even act like that's kind of a weird thing. He's just like, all right, go have at it. Thanks, Ryuta. Are you here all day today? Yep, the first day's always busy. Oh well, I was going to ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but... Sorry, Lavinia. Maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Well, that sounds fun. Okay, thanks. See you, Ryuta. Oh, what are you doing here? Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year. Oh, hello, Waitley. Happy New Year. Did you get a fortune, sir? Yes, unfortunately I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one, the chicken of ill omen? What's wrong with chickens? I will. Which should I take? This one. What'd we get? Bork's Blessing. Good, you got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Waitley. Well, thanks, sir. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. Not surprising. What a shocker. Yeah. You're still hibernating. Sir, wake up. Oh. I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Just standard classes, eh? Oh, third term. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. What is That took me a second. Like, it looks like Valentine's, but it's... No, legumensines, because that's what they pass out? Legumes to each other? I think I'll buy some beans, yep. Today, Legumenstein is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. No, that wasn't... never really what it was about. Disgraceful. Good evening, here for beans? Yes, is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they're a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true, and sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... Alright, what are our choices? Calm corn, bitter black beans, country millet, swollen hemp, or racing blend. Well, the racing blend is going to go to, Oko-san, I would imagine. Calm corn... That might be Nagaki? Or that might be more like... maybe Ryuta. Bitter black beans might be Nagaki, or it might be Sakuya. Country millet, and then we give it to Sakuya. Oh, I bet he'd be really mad. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. What? Sir, Mr. Nanaki. Hello, Waitley. What is it? Oh, I guess the game's decided that this is my lead romance at the moment. Today is Legumentine's, so I wanted to give you beans. No, I actually really wanted to pick these beans and give them to Sakuya, because I think he might hate them. But, you want to give them to me? Are you sure that's okay? You don't have someone else? No, sir, I want to give them to you, sir. Oh, because apparently we have an inappropriate crush on our teacher. I don't know what kind of things you like to eat, so I wasn't sure which to get, but... Ah, millet seeds. I like them very much. Well, thank you for being polite, sir. I've enjoyed them for a long time. They'll bring back good memories. Such a nice, gentle smell. It lulled him to sleep. Sir, they do smell nice, but please don't fall asleep. Oh. Are you really sure you want to give these to me? Oh, he's trying to put us off nicely. Yes, sir. A hunter-gatherer never goes back on her word. Thank you, then. Wonder what I should give you in exchange. Well, don't worry about it. You don't have to give me anything. I'll have to think about it. And so we wandered off towards the staff room, a gentle smile on his face. I'm glad he liked them. It seems like that could make things awkward for him, though. If you're a teacher and one of your students has a crush on you. Ugh. The semester's almost over. In a few short days, I will no longer be a sophomore. But there's one thing I have left to do first. One thing I need to do. What's that? Oh, yeah, apparently he's our bird of choice. Hello, Waitley. What is it? Asking to meet outside is a little odd. If it's about your career plan, don't worry. You're still a sophomore. You don't have to decide for a few months yet. No, sir, I wanted to ask you something. Oh, this is going to be really awkward. Oh, please do. Sir, I like you. Is that all right? You do say the strangest things, Waitley. I like you, too. You're kind, smart, you work hard. I didn't mean it like that. He doesn't want to hurt our feelings, but he's got to find a nice way to shut this down. Listen, I'm no longer able to love another creature. This is to do with that photo, isn't it? It's not your fault, Waitley. I'm sorry. No longer able to love another creature? What does he mean? You saw it, remember? Saw what, sir? The photograph, silly. The photo. Yes, sir, I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it. I knew you wouldn't lie. I suppose I should tell you. That was the photo of the most important bird in my life. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to come in between. I have a feeling this was over before we were even on the scene. Thought we could live through anything, just the two of us. I think we meant more to each other than anybody else in the world. But one day I looked around, I was alone. What happened? Life changed after that. I stopped caring about a lot of things. I can never forget. Never forget our life, our promises. But I'm not sure how to say this. As I looked at the photo every day, I realized I couldn't tell anymore. couldn't tell if I felt love when I saw that face, or if I felt hatred. Aww. I think losing someone dear is painful for everyone. After a while, I couldn't stand to see it anymore. So that's why you scribbled it out. That's right. But even as I tried to forget, some part of me didn't want to. You see now, right? Why I don't want to love again. By now, the love I felt has soured into resentment. Oh, I could have got him the bitter beans. Rather than forcing all that hatred onto one person, I think it's better to love everyone around you, just enough that you won't regret losing them. I don't know, that's a very interesting thought. I mean, it's kind of sad that you're keeping yourself from caring too much about anyone, but also if you're enjoying everyone's presence, I guess if it works for you? That's too sad. You don't agree, Whately? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. I don't think it would work for me, but I don't know, it doesn't sound too bad as long as he cares about everyone. Well, except that he's obviously, I don't know, he's got some bitterness though, so that can't be good. I love your kindness, sir. But when I see that kindness bringing you pain, I have to wonder if there isn't a better way. Aha, I wonder. By the way, there's one more thing I should tell you. That photo? It's gone now. It's probably for the best. I burned it. Well, really, I mean, now it's gone forever and you can't change your mind about it. It's probably a good thing to leave it completely behind. Huh? When you saw it, it made me think about things again. I never would have shown it to anyone, so I was rather shaken. We both knew that one of us would be gone one day, and neither of us would have wanted the other to mourn. So as I looked at the photo, I thought it was better. Better to put it away. It is. It is. It's better than carrying around this scratched out thing that even though you can't see your face anymore, it's still painful to you. So I burned it. Sort of as an apology for defacing it like that. I should remember the beautiful face I knew, not a photo covered in scribbles. Oh. Whately, just because I'm a teacher doesn't mean you should always look up to me. This is a good point. That doesn't have anything to do with it. I think it has more to do with it than you want to admit. But I understand that you don't want to forget her, sir. I have an idea, Whately. I'll be waiting here at this school forever. If after you've grown up a little you still feel the same way, I'll be here for you. Sir, I don't like to make idle promises, but I'm sure you'll grow into a wonderful person, Whately. So let's wait until then. I have to wonder if he's not just giving us a soft no here. Trying to let us down easy and... I mean, obviously he's saying, well, we can't do anything now. And we can't, because that would be a huge misuse of his position of authority as a teacher and me as a student. But to promise to wait, I don't know. I have to wonder if he's thinking she's young, she's silly, but she's nice. Probably as she grows, her attentions will turn elsewhere, and she'll forget all about this. But it was kind of sweet. Yes, sir. Graduating, growing up, and then coming back here, that will be another story. I don't know what he will say to me on that day. I don't know what I will feel or what he will feel. But right now, I'm truly happy. Okay. So we got the teacher ending. Alright, but... And you know, it's just short enough that I think I will go right on ahead and keep up with this. We'll go through and try and get all of the endings. So, yeah, I think that went pretty well. It was nice of him to consider his feelings of the student and leave it easy. It's a note of hope instead of being... And my suspicion is that probably by the time she does grow up and move on with everything else in life, she'll probably feel very silly about this incident. But, you know, at least he handled it very tactfully. So we can look back on it as, you know, kind of like a fond, silly thing I did when I was a teenager type of thing. Also, surprisingly, kind of some heavy thoughts there on him and losing the person he cared about and how he's dealt with that grief since. But I'm glad he was able to find some sort of catharsis through letting go of the photo. What's this? Let me come. Oh, ending number. Do we have anything in our gallery now? Oh, we do! Oh, but it looks like there's all kinds of other stuff to find out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. We're going to go for another go-around. This time I'm gonna play towards trying to get specific romances. So I'll be giving answers that I think are going to lead me towards whichever one I pick then. And I do intend to do all of them, even the ones that I don't like Sakuya. I'm not, like me personally, no interest in him. He's a bore. But I want to get all the endings, so we'll suck it up and try it out.